Hello there, love bugs. Cheers. I've been obsessed with making at-home matcha lately, and yeah, it's just delicious. I ordered like a matcha homemaking kit, and so I do it all myself, and I use like organic almond milk. I use a little agave, and then the Chobani no sugar, what's it called? Sweet creamer. I put that in there and it's freaking delicious. So that's all it is. And it's like super clean and really good. There's just a different sort of high with matcha than there is with coffee. But, I will never, ever, ever stop drinking my coffee. But matcha is a good addition because, I don't know why, just because it is. It's fun to drink. Anywho, I am going live because it's kind of a big week. Like, it's a big deal for me in my world. There's a lot of things happening in my business right now. There's a lot of things happening in my mission, and it's both very fun and super exciting for me. Like, I have literally woken up the last several days so excited to do what I do and make the moves that I'm making. But at the same time, I'm very overwhelmed. I'm like, oh my gosh, this is a lot. So there's a lot of things happening, and I feel like I'm navigating a lot, and that's okay. Like, I know that I'm going to get very strong from this, and I really look forward to that. But I wanted to go live because this month last year, I created my first ever mastermind, which is now called the Takeover. Actually, it was always called the Takeover. I called it the Takeover from the jump because I was like, what is the word that's going to represent what I want to help women do? And I named it the Takeover because, I have worn a lot of different hats. Like, I've lived a lot of different lives, and I've always loved social media. I've been a network marketer on social media. I've been, for 2 different companies, I did that, and I was very successful. I made a 6-figure business out of that. I actually have been an influencer. So I have like 140,000 followers on TikTok. And for a while I was doing the influencing thing with like clothes and brand deals. And that was really fun. And now I run my own business because all of those things that I learned, I realized I love social media. I love creating a brand, but what I love to do with that, like, I'm not just here posting to post. What I love to do with that is I love to find women who are like me, who want to make a difference, and they want to make an impact, and they want to build a business out of that desire. They want to change lives, and they want to feel not even just fulfilled. Like, fulfillment to me it's a non-negotiable. Like, I look for fulfillment in everything that I do, even in my matcha. But fulfillment is the bare minimum. I want to feel proud of my growth. I want to feel like, it doesn't matter how much money I make. I continuously make more and more money. And I will tell you clear as day, the money is like beautiful. It's amazing. It's a byproduct of the moves that I'm making and the person that I'm becoming. But the money to me is like not that exciting. What's exciting and what feels really good is knowing who I had to become to make this sort of money, to build 6-figure businesses over and over again. All of that to say, that is why I built the Takeover 1 year ago, was I wanted to have this home space where I created this team of women, and I called it a mastermind because I've actually called it a membership. I've called it like high touch. I've called it a mastermind. I don't really know how to define what the Takeover is. To me, I see it as a team, and I wanted to build this team of women who would come with me on the way to the top, and I would teach them everything that I know. I would give them attention and support and love and coach them along the way, all the while like turning this space into a family. Like, that's always been my goal. I also I played collegiate basketball. I was a college basketball coach. Team to me is everything. Like, at the end of the day, this can be a very lonely journey, being an entrepreneur and building your business. I wanted to build this space where women didn't feel lonely. Like, they felt like they were in it with a team, even though they were the leader of their own movement. You're such a powerhouse. Keep shining. I love watching you grow and change the world around you. Literally ditto. I'm obsessed with you, and you're so cool and you're so beautiful from the inside out, and you absolutely shine, and you're actually one of my favorite people to follow. So thank you for everything that you do and you put out there. That just made my day, by the way. But I created that space, and I told myself I'm going to dedicate a full 12 months to making this space the best that it can be. And along the way, I am going to create programs that I will invite the public into, but the programs that I create and the experiences that I create will be with the sole purpose of filling the gap that I'm seeing from the women in the takeover. I prioritize that mastermind as the heartbeat of my business, the heartbeat of my company. And I've done that for the last 12 months. Now, because it's 1 year old and we're celebrating like the 1 year anniversary, I am now going to double down on this space because it has produced some powerhouse women. It has literally like some of the wins that come out of the takeover are mind blowing. They're insane. I just had one client hit her first 25K month. And again, like I said, making a lot of money is very cool. What you're not hearing when I say she hit her first 25K month is you're not capturing all that she had to become to make that happen. And I got to witness that firsthand, which is the most beautiful thing for me, is like, I've seen her fight some serious demons. I've seen her deal with personal challenges. I've seen her rise above clients being crazy and like harsh and not kind. I've seen her create programs from her heart. I've seen her put herself out there time and time and time again. And all of that manifested itself into more money. And so 25K months is like a big deal. And that's just one of the wins that I've seen from these women inside the takeover. There's so much to be said about putting yourself out there and growing from the inside out. It takes a very strong woman to do what we do. And I just love that we have this team of people, team of women, team of fierceness around us where we can lean on each other. We can support each other. This is the place you come when you feel like you're being really challenged and you need some support. This is the place you come and you celebrate your wins. That's another thing. It's like, it gets so lonely to not have someone to celebrate like your wins. You know what I mean? Like, it's like, you're the CEO of your company. Who are you going to go brag to? I mean, it's nice to tell your partner or whoever you live with, like, oh my gosh, like I just, did this in my business. And it's like, they get it, but they don't get it. So it's really cool to like lean on this team so that you can be like, yo, I just made this badass move. And like, we are like, holy crap, that is the coolest thing ever. Like, that just feels really good. All the while, it's been 1 year. It's been 1 year in the takeover. And the commitment to joining the takeover is a 6-month commitment. So you're in there for 6 months. And I think there's been two clients that I know for sure that have not renewed their time in the takeover. Three. Separate from that, every single person has renewed for a second round. We're coming up now, since it's a year, like on third rounds, and women are already emailing me like, where can I renew for my third round? And to me, that's just a testimony to the magic that takes place inside of that space. People want to stay. They want to renew for their second and third round. Having said that, I want to actually increase the support that I give to that space. I want more time with these women. Like I said, I prioritize this space at all costs. I have limited the amount of seats that I'm taking private clients because I want to give more to the takeover. I put the takeover at the top of what I do. So I'm going to be, we used to have like once a month, we would have a group coaching call. And I don't approach these group coaching calls the same way as a lot of other mentors. I actually drive this through a form. So there's a form to fill out and I read through the forms before we get on the call so that you're not coming to the call like, oh, I think I have a question. And then like you ask that question. It's not the right question. Like you're overthinking your question. Like all of that goes into this. I've created this space where on these calls, like you will absolutely transform just from these calls. Like if this was all that was offered, you would absolutely transform, but there's so much more than that. Having said that, it used to be once a month where we would get on these hot seats. Now we're going to do this bi-weekly. So every other week, which means some months there will be 3 group calls inside of this space. But every other week we will get on a call and facilitate your breakthrough on that call. In addition to that, what's already available inside of this space is, and I haven't seen this anywhere else, but every single month we do a new challenge. And this challenge is exclusive to the team of Takeover. It's exclusive to the women inside the Takeover space. And this challenge is a content challenge that also touches on you transforming as a woman, on you like enhancing and strengthening your personal power. And if you're like, how do you tie those two things together? I would ask you, like, how do you not? Like, that is what we're doing here. Personal brand has everything to do with your personal power. So there's a monthly challenge. It's called Hot Girl Challenges. And that is exclusive to the team Takeover. Every single month, there's a new challenge. Let's see, what else do we have in there? Every week is a content prompt. So I drop a content prompt, and it is only one. Like, I am not a content coach that believes in like watered down templates, or I don't believe in a lot of structure. I really want you to color outside of the lines, and I want to teach you how to do that. Like, I don't want to just tell you be yourself. I want to lead you to becoming yourself, and you do that through these content prompts. They're going to get you to think. They're going to feel a little bit challenging. There's an intention behind every single post that I put in there, and it's also applicable to any niche. So you will take this content prompt and you will understand why you're posting this, instead of just like, oh yeah, I'm going to be consistent in posting. Here's a post for me. And it's going to push you. It's going to push you a little bit to your edge, which is really fun. Additionally, every single week, you have the opportunity when you're inside of the Takeover to submit a content idea. So you can submit a carousel, you can submit a reel, and you'll put your messaging in there. You can put like the idea you have for the visual in there, and I will send you a voice memo back, and I will help you double down on strengthening that post. So one post a week you'll get from the content prompt. One post a week you'll get me and my eyes helping you refine this piece of content so it's super potent in line with your brand. So that's two pieces every single week of content, which the whole purpose behind what we're doing is you taking over. You taking over the internet. You taking over in your niche, in your space, in the online world, and owning what you do. I think that's a lot of times I see women are so afraid to take up space in what they do. Like they're afraid to step on people's toes. They don't want to hurt people's feelings. They want to be accepted by everyone. And I fully understand that. I fully get that. But this actually isn't about anybody else. It's not even about your ideal client. And that's where a lot of social media gurus would tell you, like, speak to your ideal client, speak to your ideal client. And they're missing the boat with that. Before you can speak to your ideal client, you have to be so good at speaking to yourself. And I teach you how to do that. And then after that, like, speaking to your ideal client is easy. That's the easiest part. Okay, so we have bi-weekly coaching calls. We have monthly challenges. We have weekly content prompts, weekly content audits. You have a Monday through Friday Telegram family chat. So if you have any questions, there's one thread dedicated to any questions you have throughout the week. Like anything. If you have a question about your energetics, if you have a question about does this offer make sense? Like, what type of email should I be sending for this? Like, does this live topic make sense? Like, whatever you can think of, you can submit it in this Telegram chat, and I check this chat every single day. Like, I go in there and I coach every single day on top of other women helping you as well. So that's the mastermind piece of this, is everyone's in there supporting one another. All right, so you have the Monday through Friday Telegram chat. Oh, you obviously will get access to every single offer that I've ever created. So you'll have access to my entire offer suite, and anything during your time inside that I launch that's new, you'll also get your hands on that complimentary. You won't have to spend any extra. You get to be involved in those programs because you're involved in the Takeover. So here is the biggest addition that I'm making to the Takeover, which is why the investment is going to double. I'm like nervous about to talk about this. Like, my mouth is dry. I am creating a brand new division to my business, which is going to begin October 1. It's going to launch this month. I'm going to be talking about it a little bit. There will be like a behind the scenes sale for it. It's not going to be a program. It's not going to be a course. It is, the only way that I know how to describe it is a full immersion, a full experience, based on the premise of I'm very, how do I say, like, I don't want to sound harsh, but I'm sick of women coming to me and not knowing what to say in their content, not knowing how to tap back into their spark, feeling like they've lost momentum, not knowing what sets them apart and differentiates them, not feeling creative. I'm so over that and I want to destroy it forever. So I'm creating an immersion, which will be a 3-month long thing. And it's going to change the game. I've never seen anything, what I'm about to do, I've never seen anything like this offered in the business mentorship or content coaching, social media marketing realm. I've never seen anything like this. It's going to absolutely be insane. And of course, the takeover is going to get access not just to the immersion, but to the VIP portion of that. So if you don't join the takeover, you will be able to join what this is going to be. But you won't have access to the takeover. So to me, it's like a no-brainer to come into the takeover and get everything. Just go all in. And it's like the takeover is it's not just a mastermind. It's not just here, come in and get all these programs in a bundle. It's not just here, come create good content. The takeover is a declaration for you to go all in on yourself. It's your opportunity to say, I am ready. I'm ready to take things up 100 notches. I'm ready to take over. I'm ready to build something that blows my own damn mind. And I'm ready to grow along the way and be surrounded by women that, I don't know about you guys, but when I join a space, I want to feel kind of small. I don't want to be the motivator in the group. I don't want to be the one always setting the tone. I want to be surrounded by women who make me feel like I'm not doing enough. Show me that I can do more. Show me that I'm capable of more. And that is what this space is built on. All of that to say, the price, the investment to join the takeover is going to double. So currently for 6 months, you can get in at $3,000, or you can wait until the investment increases and it'll be $6,000 for the 6 months. Having said that, there are 6 spots available. Yesterday there were 8. We're already down to 6. 6 more people, 6 more women I'm going to allow in at the current investment of $3,000, and then the price is going to raise. If you're this space is everything that I need, or if you're that feels stretchy, but I think that's my next move, you can either slide in my DMs and we can have a conversation about if this is the next move for you. I say this all the time, but I'm going to be the last person to convince you that this is your space, because I don't want to have to convince you. So if you're I'm not going to talk to her because she's going to try to sell me, you're wrong. I'm never going to try to sell you. I'm never going to try to talk you into this. If you're not ready to go all in, then I'm not going to push you to do that. But if you're I have some questions and I want to be sure that this is meant for me, by all means, my DMs are always open for that conversation, and I'm happy to answer any questions. If you're listening to this and you're I got to do this, this is something that I need to do, then you need to simply just go to the link in my bio and there's an application to fill out. So that application is for us to understand that you are right for the takeover. And I have turned people away. And the reason that I've turned people away is just simply because they don't fit the culture. And the culture of that space is I'm not really interested in women who are coming in looking to get rich overnight or looking for this quick fix. That's not what I teach. I actually coach you to understand how to train yourself for your brilliance. You're constantly training yourself. And that is what I lead. So those are the women that I take into the mastermind. So with that being said, the investment is going to increase when the 6 spots are filled, or there's a certain date next week and I can't remember the date. We will be raising the price then. So if this is your next move, you know what to do. And all I have to say is the best is yet to come. Shit's about to get crazy over here. And if you want to be a part of that, if you want to take everything you have and go to the top with it, this is your room. I love you so much. I hope you have a great day. Mwah, mwah, mwah.